Hey guys, it's your boy Rod from DBZSHFIGS.com, and today I'm bringing to you an unboxing and review of the Dragon Ball S.H.Figuarts Ultimate Gohan from the superhero movie. So, this figure right here is honestly one of the best highly reviewed S.H.Figuarts in the entire line. I feel like in terms of people that like to make their own custom figures, this is the base for a lot of them, just because it's such a simple yet incredible figure that just has all the articulation you could ever want in a figure. Everything moves so smoothly, and that's why a figure like this, although released for only $34.99 retail back in July 2022, it's always reselling for like $50 or above whenever it's not during that reissued state. So if you don't have this figure, I really suggest that you get it whenever they reissue. You're lucky right now, because if you go on to Premium Bandai, they are gonna re-release this figure on December 13th at 6 p.m. Pacific. So make sure you go there if you don't have this figure and you pick this up. They're also currently running a special promo where they're giving free shipping on their figures. So it's honestly the cheapest time to get this figure if you need it for your collection. But other than that, a little history on the Ultimate Gohan figures. Obviously, we had the Gohan Beast that was released back in 2023 for $65, which is this one right here. And then we also have the Ultimate Son Gohan from the World Tour exclusive that released in 2019 for $65. And that one's this one here. That one was cool because it included the base Ultimate Gohan as well as a head and a faceplate for him turning Super Saiyan, which is something that I wish they would do more often. And then other than that, there we have the first Ultimate Son Gohan that was released back in 2015. And that's that one there, which is a little outdated, but honestly, a lot of people still use him. So let's take a look at the box here. I really appreciate this metallic naming on the front of the package. And then yeah, this one is the white accented by, it's kind of like a brown tan color. Looks pretty cool. This is the first release, which you can tell by the big Tamashii Nations quality sticker here. The reissues will have like a little sticker around here. And then this one has a silver toy animation sticker, so that means it's an American figure. And then here it tells you where the figure is from. So we have Dragon Ball Super. Then we move to the side, we have a few extra shots of the figure, of his hand, of his foot randomly. In the back we have him post up in a bunch of different positions that you could replicate yourself. Nothing on this side. And then his face up top, and on the bottom again his face. So let's get him out of the box. So here we have them in the clamshell, in case anybody is interested to know what that looks like. You can see all the accessories, or lack of accessories, if you want to think of it that way. But yeah, just in case anybody wanted to see that, now let's get them out. Okay, so here we have our Ultimate Son Gohan figure out of the box. And before we get started on the accessories and stuff, make sure to check out my website, DBZSHFIGS.com. That's where you'll find a complete archive of every single Dragon Ball SH Figuarts that has ever been released and will continue to be released. The website is constantly being updated with new information, so you could always make sure that you're getting the latest info on there. But yeah, back to the figure. Like I said, this is one of the best figures in the line, in my opinion, for a $34.99 figure. He just feels so good in hand. He looks so good. And I may be biased, but Gohan is one of my favorite characters, if not my favorite character. So yeah, I'm gonna let my biased nature show through here, as you'll see me just compliment the figure on how it looks. But yeah, I mean, out of the box, this is the face that he comes with, which is like a stern, almost angry looking face, like staring down the opponent. And then it comes with two additional faces, one of them being this screaming face. So this is the one that you would use if you're like having them in a Kamehameha position. And then he comes with, it's like an angry but almost smirking face. So yeah, we don't have any like just straight up happy Gohan faces for this. They're all just like battling or screaming faces. And then as for hands, he of course comes out of the package with 2 closed fist hands. He comes with a pair of what I like to call the martial arts hands. So you pose him up like he's doing a martial arts pose. He comes with what I like to call the Kamehameha hands. So you put them together and he's throwing up like this. And then the last pair is another open hand. It's kind of like, I mean, you could also do like Kamehameha or like just a regular ki blast. Or if you just want him having an open hand, that's what these are good for. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the accessories. Now let's get into the review. So first we're gonna start with articulation. So as always, let's start at the bottom here. We have a nice ankle rocker, move side to side. The foot, it's able to move up and down quite a bit. The toe bends up that much. I don't know why you would do that, but they give you the option at least. And the foot rotates 360. As far as the knee goes, you're able to bend about this much because his gi is very thick, I would say. You know, it stops right here. And then as far as the leg, you're able to rotate it 360, take it out to the side this much, take it inward slightly, back, not too much because it stops here. And then front, you're able to go a full kick. And then we move over to the middle here. You're able to rotate 360 at the waist. He's able to crunch down a little, crunch up a little. So he has that much range of motion. And then as far as the shoulders, you're able to go 360 on the shoulders, kind of, because his sleeve gets in the way a little, so not too good there. And the bicep, you're able to rotate 360. Also the shoulder, you're able to raise it this much. And then as far as the butterfly joint, he goes in this much, which is good enough. And outward, that's as far back as he can get. And then at the elbow, you're able to fold this much. He's almost touching his shoulder there, which is quite the extension. And then rotate at the wrist, 360. And you're able to fold in the fist and fold it out, which is always good. Then as far as the head goes, you're able to rotate 360. He's able to look down, his chin touches his chest, and then upward. It's just like a horizontal look. He can't really look all the way up. And that's pretty much it for the articulation. I mean, like I said, you're basically getting the modern day S.H.Figuarts articulation, which is more than enough for whatever you want to do with the figure, honestly. I don't see where else you could add on to this. And then just in case you're new and you want to know how to change the face, what you do basically is you squeeze out this hair piece and then you take away the head. You see these 2 pegs, and then you bring in whatever other face you want, right? So like this screaming one, and you put those pegs inside the holes, and then you line up all the pegs here and just squeeze them in, and there you go. It's basically easy. So now we have our screaming Gohan. But yeah, as far as articulation goes, I mean, like I said, it has everything you would want, and nothing really stands out, to be honest. So that's gonna be a 4 from me. And then next up, we move over to accuracy, and I'm gonna pop up this picture here from the superhero movie, and let's judge it together. I mean, to me, like I always say in these most recent Dragon Ball S.H.Figuarts, I mean, it's pretty hard for them not to nail down the look of the figure, you know? So to me, this is like a perfect 5. When I think of Gohan from that movie, this is what he looks like. So that's easy. But you tell me what you think below in the comments. Next up, we move to price to plastic ratio. So just a little reminder, he just comes with 2 extra faces here and 3 extra pairs of hands. and of course the figure itself. So my basis for a 5 for a $34.99 figure is that Frieza 4th form, which that one just comes with so many things. So that's an easy 5 for me. However, this one, it's pretty average, I'd say, you know, for a $34.99 figure. So I'd give it a 3 myself, just because it's pretty average. They didn't really throw anything else in there. Maybe could have had an extra hair piece or something, but no, it was basically easy. And if you don't know why they did that, it's because basically, in my opinion, they wanted this to be like an introductory figure for somebody wanting to buy Dragon Ball S.H.Figuarts. So you look at $34.99, maybe you're like, okay, let me get this, let me try it out. And then what they did is they did like a build-a-figure type of thing where all the other figures from the superhero movie that were released through Premium Bandai, they came with extra accessories for the figure, for this figure. So like if you buy, I don't remember exactly what figure came with what, but some of them came with like a Super Saiyan hair, another one came with like a cape, another one came with like a face that has glasses, you know. So at the basis, this is all you need, but they were basically wanting you to spend extra money on all the superhero figures. That way your Gohan looks all decked out. You could have him Super Saiyan, you could have him with a cape on, you could have him with glasses on. So yeah, that's basically what they did. I don't know if I personally agree with that, but you let me know in the comments below if you think that's something that's cool and they should keep doing it, or is just a blatant money grab and they should just include all the accessories with the one figure, even if they raise the price. Even if this figure was like 70, 80 bucks, but it included all of that, I think people would be a lot happier. But yeah, let me know what you think. And next up, we're gonna move over to scale. So according to the internet, I don't know how much we could trust that, but according to the internet, this Gohan should be the same height as, you know, our reoccurring guest star, Goku Saiyan Raised on Earth. They're both in real life terms supposed to be 5'9". So they should be the same size. And if we go based off the head here, and we move it side, yeah, I mean, it's perfect. They line up, so to me, that's an easy 5. And then lastly, we have shelf presence. So if you don't remember what shelf presence, it's basically how cool does this look on your shelf? Would you post this on your shelf? And to be fair, this is the most biased out of all the categories in my review, because one thing that's cool to me could be not cool to you, and likewise something that's cool to you may not be cool to me. So this is basically my own rating on this figure based on how likely I am to post it. And like I said in the beginning, Gohan is actually one of my favorite characters in the entire series. So for me to have an Ultimate Gohan on my display is a must-have, and this is a 5 for me. But honestly, I don't know if that's a common opinion in the community. So you let me know what it gets for you on shelf presence. But to me, I would love to have this post up with like one of the aura effect pieces, like the white one, and that would just make my childhood complete. So this figure overall gets a cumulative score of 4.4 out of 5, being that the only thing that drags us down is the price to plastic ratio, because it does not come with that many accessories. Nothing really blows me out of the water with that. And then also the articulation, there's nothing really particularly amazing about it. It's just, it has everything. So yeah, I mean, like I said in the beginning, make sure you pick yours up from Premium Bandai for free shipping, December 13 at 6 p.m. Pacific time. If you don't have it, it's such an amazing figure. I recommend it. Usually I recommend buying through Amazon, but they don't really have them for a good price there. And I will never recommend you to buy something at a terrible price. Like, the name of the game with Dragon Ball S.H.Figuarts is patience. You know, like sometimes you might be thinking, oh, I should just bite the bullet and buy this figure resale price. But sometimes you just gotta wait, especially with these retail figures that come out for $34.99. Odds are they will be re-released at some point. But yeah, I mean, if you want to check out any other figures that are a good to decent price, make sure to check out the Amazon deals tab on my website, DBZSHFIGS.com. And right there, I have hand selected all the best Dragon Ball S.H.Figuarts deal currently on Amazon. Other than that, I really appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure to subscribe so that you're notified about the next upload. And yeah, have a nice rest of your day.